Here's a short story time of when I had my very first paranormal experience. So this was before we had our firstborn. We lived in a small one-bedroom apartment, and so one night it was storming, raining outside, and I was home alone watching Celebrity Ghost Stories. The only light that I had on was the bathroom light. So I'm curled under the blanket. I'm completely invested in these creepy stories because that was my thing. When I noticed a shadow move out of the corner of my eye, I turned to look, but nothing was there. So I brushed it off and I continued watching. A few minutes later, I heard something fall in the bathroom. I got up to check, but when I looked, nothing was on the floor. Nothing seemed out of place. So at this point, I'm getting a little creeped out. I'm feeling a little uneasy. But I finished the episode anyway. When it ended, I turned off the TV, and that's when I saw it. In the reflection of the dark TV screen, I could see what looked like a dark shadow standing in the TV screen. Before I could even react, every light in the apartment went out, and then I heard it. It was a low growling sound coming from the bathroom, and it didn't sound like a dog. So I was completely frozen. I couldn't move. I couldn't think. But somehow my legs finally kicked in, and I ran toward the front door trying to get out of the apartment. The door wouldn't open. So I stood there and I'm screaming. The growling got louder, and I can feel something on the back of my neck. And then at this time, something scratched me across the back. So at this moment, I had the neighbor upstairs and the neighbor that was across from me trying to get in the apartment. They're screaming, telling me to open. And just like that, the lights came back on. So one of the neighbors called the police. When the police came to check, they found muddy footprints at the back patio door. Now, they believe someone may have entered through the back patio door and left the same way. But here's the part that bothers me. I never used that patio door, and it was locked. They couldn't even explain it. So let me ask you this and tell me what you think. Did watching all those ghost stories bring a dark entity into my apartment, or was there a crazy intruder in my home the whole time? Let me know what you think in the comments.